I'm hooked on a feeling. Ah. Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Fuck, how many episodes of this shit have we done now? Thousands? I think I have over 3,000 videos on YouTube now. It's a sad thing. Anyway, this beer I hold in my hand is a beer that was sent to me by Lee Hougly from, El Harlock, Hougly's Beer Reviews. El Horlock. This is from the Garrison Brewing Company. This is one of their seasonals. It is the Garrison Brewing presents Trick or Treat, the Double Jack Imperial Pumpkin at 8% alcohol. Dun 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 dun. Now, the greatest thing is it's Christmas Day and I'm drinking a pumpkin beer. I love that I got all these pumpkin beers sent in the mail after pumpkin season so I could jump into some pumpkin beers. I love pumpkin beers, especially when they're the sweet pumpkin pie style beers. What's this one going to be? I don't know. Am I excited to try it though still? Yes! What do we have on here? Scary Big Brew. It's a big scary brew. Okay. Trick or treat. Return for refund, well, replicable. No ingredients. That's okay. I don't really care. I just wanted to see if it actually claimed pumpkin, because I know you Maritimers are sly. There was a pumpkin beer I had from the Maritimes that had no pumpkin in it. You guys are sly. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, it was just bubbles, okay. Oh, there's some water in here. Okay, that is already something I like to see. We are coming out as a nice color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is pumpkin-esque. That is pumpkin-esque. That is orange. That is a beautiful orangish color coming into the amber, the reddish-brown orange. Yeah, it's a beautiful beer. One finger head, nice, slightly off-white head, almost eggshell white, if you will. But the color on this beer makes me ecstatic because it's the color of one of my favorite pumpkin beers in pumpkin. Actually, the Steamworks pumpkin beer is basically this color as well. Most of the pumpkin beers I actually really enjoy, other than the pumpkin stouts and stuff like that, are this color. So I'm actually excited for this. Look, the hands are going. Now I know where my son gets it from. When he gets excited, he's like, Now I know where he gets it from. Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what? Cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, apples. I'm smelling apples in this, almost like apple brandy, like an apple brandy barrel-aged beer or an ice wine barrel-aged beer. And I say, or an ice wine barrel-aged beer, because ice wine always makes something kind of smell like apple brandy to me for some reason. Sort of reminds me of the smell of the, what company was it? Which Belgian company was it that we did? Average Joe and I did it. It was I don't think it was Leafman's. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we did a pumpkin lambic, which kind of smelled like this. It kind of reminded us of apple cider, and it kind of smelled like this, to be honest with you. Yeah, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, clove, touch of vanilla, touch of apple, and a berry, like strawberry. That's interesting. Very interesting. I need to try it now. I need to try it. There's one chip in this glass, so I gotta make sure I don't cut. Oh wait, there's two chips in this glass now. 'Cause there's the other chip. Awesome. This glass isn't gonna have much more use by me because lips are getting chipped. It doesn't help that the lip isn't level either. Like, this was in a case. This glass came in a specialty pack of two, what the hell is this? This is Engelzell. It's a Trappist brewery in Austria. And this came with two glasses, and I think it was something like $30 almost for the two-pack, 20-something. And the glass lip is not level at all. So I mean, you know what? I'm not going to blame myself for chipping it. I'm not going to blame myself for chipping it because it's one of the high parts. Probably wouldn't have chipped it if it was all level. That's right. That's right. That's where I'm going, Joe. Let's try the beer. Cheers. Ooh. Okay. It's kind of like an apple pumpkin pie up front. I'm getting apple. I'm getting pumpkin. I'm getting cinnamon, vanilla, allspice, clove, a touch of nutmeg. I'm getting that crusty, bready taste. And then it finishes with hops. That's the weird thing about it. It actually reminds me of a Canadian version of pumpkin until the end when you get a hoppiness. Why am I getting a hoppiness? Because it's Garrison. They had extra hops from the IPA, so they just put it in. No, I'm just joking with you, Garrison. But there is a hoppiness on the back end of this beer. It's weird. Yeah, like an apple pumpkin cider is what this basically is, but with an apple pumpkin hop cider because there is hops in there. Yeah, without that hoppiness at the background, this would probably be a 9 or 10 out of 10. This is a beautiful beer. That hoppiness just kind of throws it off because it is kind of balancing it at the same time because it's so sweet on the forefront and then it's nice and bitter on the background. But it just doesn't seem to work with the style for me. I'm getting again like an apple pumpkin pie forefront, in all the way up to the breadiness, the biscuitiness of the breading, the pie crust, and then it fades into just a hoppy finish. I mean, it might also be that the forefront flavors fade so quickly that they thought they needed something in the background to remind yourself what you were drinking. I understand, well, I don't understand what they were doing, but I appreciate what they were doing. It's an interesting thing. It changes it up from being a poor man's pumpkin or a better version of, say, St. Ambrose pumpkin. But I don't think it works together all that well. Is it a good beer? Yeah, I do enjoy it. It's strange to me. It's strange to me because of what I'm used to with a pumpkin beer. I'm used to either a spiced beer, which is kind of just being a beer with pumpkin spices, or the pumpkin pie beers. And this is kind of a mixture of the two because the spiced beers usually do have hop flavors and all that. So this is kind of a hybrid of the two types of pumpkin beers that I've ever had. And that's weird to me. It's weird to me because I've never had it before. Could it grow on me? Most likely it could. Is having the first one like this going to grow on me? No, not necessarily. I don't know what Lee paid for these, so I don't know the price point, but as long as they're under like $8, I'd probably buy another bottle. If they're over $8, you know what? At that price point, I can buy 2 bottles of the Steamworks, or I can buy 1 bottle of Pumpkin, and that's where I would go. But I love that it has all the pumpkin spices and it has all the pie flavors, but with a touch of apple in there. And the more I'm drinking it, the more a berry taste is coming out as well as a melon taste, which could be from the hops. I don't know what they used. Very, very fruity pumpkin beer, though. Strange and enjoyable at the same time. Very enjoyable. I'm actually really excited to have gotten to try this, and thank you, Lee, for sending it. Out of 10, you know what? I was going to go like a 7. Here's what I'm going to say. If the price is under $8, it's an 8 out of 10. If the price is over $8, I'd give it a 7 out of 10 because there is a possibility I'd buy it because it is a well-made beer, but it's just not something that would be fiscally responsible for me to buy when there's other beers that I enjoy more that are either half the price where I could get 2 bottles or are just $1 more and I enjoy a lot more. Excuse me. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting. I'm going to say an 8 out of 10 if it's under $8 and a 7 out of 10 if it's above $8. Good beer. Thank you very much, Lee, for sending it to me. You don't taste the 8% at all. It's going to fuck you up if you really want to drink more than 1 or 2 of them. And actually, the more I drink it, the more I don't mind that hop at the background. I think it was those first 2 sips really threw me off because I wasn't expecting it. Actually, the more I drink it, the more I don't even taste the hops anymore. Everything just is starting to commingle now. So you know what? I'll move it all up by a 0.25. If it's under $8, it's 8.25 now, and if it's more than $8, it's 7.25 now. Because now that the hop is commingling with the rest of the flavor, it's actually a better beer. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Lee, for sending this to me. Garrison's Double Jack. Hopefully the formula does not change. Bye, guys.